The battle is in the mind. How many times have we all heard that, right? And we agree with it. Getting control of your mind is a big deal. Being able to control your mind means you can control your emotions. We know that most of us have very little control of our emotions. We see it every day. People spreading their emotions all over social media. There's really no problem as long as those emotions are positive. It's not until we use social media as a weapon in our interactions with other people. Why do we do that? We know how we do it. Why do we do it? We live in a fast-paced world where right is wrong and wrong is right. And everybody wants to be right. They want to be right about everything except being wrong. We live in a world that preaches vulnerability and authenticity, but we're really not ready to face our own emotions. So we try to tell others how to feel. And a lot of times this brings about a grief and a sorrow that is so deep that it's hard to get control of your mind. And in those instances, it's easy for those feelings of deep sadness and sorrow to become one of the biggest obstacles, one of the biggest battles within our minds that we will ever face or come up against. It's the spirit of depression. And today, I want to share with you the spiritual way to defeat the spirit of depression without a therapist. As a quick disclaimer, I am not a therapist and I am not a doctor. And for those of you who are under the doctor's care, continue to see your doctor and do whatever they tell you to do, and do not discontinue any of your meds. Again, these are just strategies for defeating the spirit of depression. Let's put it out there. Number one, I'm going to need you to remember just how great you are. Some people call this daily affirmation. And whether it's telling yourself daily affirmations, writing them on sticky notes, sticking them on your mirrors, on the dashboard of your car, on your desk, whatever it may be, I'm going to need you to remember just how great you are. And the Bible tells us and gives us so many verses that will help you to do that. And I will list a few in the description box for you. But you're going to need to lay your burdens down at Jesus' feet. 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7 says, "Cast all your cares on the Lord, for he cares for you." And in order to do that, all you have to do is pray. But if you would like to physically do that, write down on a piece of paper exactly what is bothering you. If you can put it into words, they don't even have to be complete sentences. Just write down what you think it is, and then pray about it. Pray over it, and physically put it inside your personal Bible. Now, if you're going to write something that you don't want anyone else to see, you're going to have to put this Bible somewhere where no one else can access it. But if you pretty much have your own privacy, fold it up and stick it inside your Bible, and then pray over it. Ask God to help you. The serenity prayer is another thing you can use to do this with. And in that prayer, I will also list that in the description box, but in that prayer, you're asking God to help you to accept the things that you cannot change and to change the things that you can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And that just about covers any situation, anything you may be going through. And understand that the battle is not yours, it's the Lord's. Number two, change your routine. We are creatures of habit by nature. And so, a lot of times, in order for us to think differently, we have to train our brains to believe differently. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 17 says, "Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. The old has passed away. Behold, the new has come." We believe. So, in order to, and this is going to sound weird, but you trick your brain into believing that you are already the new creation, even though removing the old nature may be a process. It's like you've heard me talk about taking off dirty clothes. Well, your body is made new, but the old clothes, you can't take them all off at one time. You have to take off the shirt or the pants and then the shirt. And you can't take your underwear off without taking the pants off. So it is a process to even taking off the dirty clothes. But it doesn't mean that you haven't been made new or well on the inside, if that makes sense. So if we switch up our routine, for example, you're used to watching TV all day, make a conscious decision to get out and about. If it's nothing but to the grocery store or a convenience store, go ahead and pick up your gas for the week. If you're not used to laying your clothes out or matching up some clothes for the week, do that. It will be simple things that you can do to take your focus away from the things that are hurting you and place them on things that will help you. Who's not helped by a full tank of gas and ready to go whenever you're ready to go? Who is not helped by already having some outfits put together so that when it's time to go somewhere, you don't have to wonder what you're going to put on and be stressed out about that? Because who knows that sometimes when you're already upset about one thing, something small can come up, and now what you were upset about already has been heightened by the little things that just keep piling on top of it. It gives your brain time to heal before anything else comes up. Number 3, if you're like me, then you like music. And from time to time, I have been known to watch a movie or two. I say that because I don't watch much television anymore, and I don't go to the movies that often either. So, number 3 is about removing all negativity. Sometimes we tend to listen to sad songs when we're already depressed. I know I had a family member that used to do that. Every time they would feel bad about something already, I'd walk by and there they were listening to a lot of songs that were very sad. And yes, it does help you feel like someone understands where you're coming from. But if your mind is not in a healthy space already, the sad song will not pull you out of that space. So you need to remove songs. Don't read sad books. Don't watch sad movies. Don't be around sad people. You have to remove all negativity until you are well again, until you are strong enough to be able to reintroduce these things back into your life. There was a time when I was having some trouble with my digestive system, and I could not digest carbonated drinks very well. And for a while, I thought I was never going to be able to drink another soda or anything with carbonation in it. And I would watch people do it and almost be like a dog just foaming at the mouth, like, man, I sure do wish I could drink something with some carbonation in it. And I couldn't. It would make my stomach hurt. And gradually, after staying away from anything carbonated for quite some time, I guess it was about a year or more, that I had nothing to drink with any carbonation in it before I could then again reintroduce it back into my body. Otherwise, it was going to cause me excruciating pain. That's kind of the way it is with being around people who tend to be kind of negative or saying negative and doing negative things, listening to those sad songs in those movies. It's not that they are bad, they're just bad for you right now. Until you are better, you just have to stay away from them. Number 4, find something you love to do. And I need you to commit to doing it for at least an hour every day. Whether that's going for a walk or doing some exercises, watching your favorite TV show, whatever it may be, as long as it's positive, nothing sad. Commit to giving yourself me time for an hour without any guilt. You could be taking a bath and relaxing, taking a nap, an early nap, whatever it is, do it for an hour. And it doesn't have to be the same thing every day. It just needs to be done every day. Not only does this help pass the time away, we only get so many hours in a day, and a lot of those hours are taken up with school or work or washing dishes, chores around the house, and traveling to and from places. So, out of that in between time you have, an hour to do something that you really love to do will not only help you with number 2, to train your brain, but it will also help you to feel good for a whole hour of your day. Just being happy, existing, and being fully present with yourself. This could be shopping, even if it's window shopping. You don't have to buy something every time you go. And if you want to pick something up, let it be something small, something affordable, like your favorite drink, a latte or an icy, something really inexpensive, especially until you get past that feeling of sorrow, deep sorrow. And that's because number 5, put tasks 1 through 4 into practice daily until your mood changes. Number 5 is to really remind yourself that this too shall pass. Whatever it is that is bothering you, whatever it is that you feel is so big, it's not bigger than God. We serve a big God who can handle anything. All things are possible with him. And as long as he lives inside of you, greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. So there's no problem he can't help you with. And this too shall pass. Trouble don't last always. And neither does a struggle. You're gonna be okay. And that's really all I have. As a recap, number 1, lay your burdens down at Jesus' feet. Cast all your care upon the Lord because he cares for you. Number 2, change your routine. You can't live a new life still doing old things because you'll still believe the old ways. Number 3, remove all negativity, whether it's a song, a movie, a person. You can reintroduce those things once you feel better. But for now, we have to let them go. And number 4, Do something that you love to do just for you, and don't feel guilty about it. And number 5, know that this too shall pass, and repeat steps 1 through 4 until it does. That's all I have for today. And I hope that this has helped someone or will help someone. And I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, night, whenever you're watching this. I know I will. Don't you be no ghost. Truth seekers, barkeepers. Let's continue to do just that. And until next time, I love you with the love of Christ. Rule Breaker out.